players, Lester Quinones, Malcolm Dandridge, and Precious Achiuwa.
Hey, Precious, what is it about your free throw shooting? Sometimes you look like you could make 100 in a row, and sometimes it look like you've never been up there before, and it's just so inconsistent. But you have such a great form. Why does such difference in your free throw shooting?
It's just I be thinking a lot when I get to the line.
Was you guys took a lot more threes tonight and Lester, you obviously were the biggest part of that, but was that more of what you, like attacking what Temple does, or was that something fundamentally that you guys want to start doing?
Well, Coach, before the game, ever since DJ's been out, Coach has just been telling me that I got to be more aggressive on the offensive end, and he wants me to shoot the ball more. He feels like I've been passing up a lot of open ones, so before the game, he just told me shoot when I'm open and shoot every single time I'm open and don't give up any shots. So with them going zone, that actually helped just everybody finding the seams, skipping it over to me, and just I was ready to shoot.
Lester, does it feel like you saved Penny some gray hairs on this one? It's her first dominant win since late November or late December.
Oh, definitely. In the huddle before the game, we all were just saying how, and Penny said it yesterday in practice and film, he was saying how he asked the team, like, when was the last time we actually just beat a team and dominated them, and it's been a while. So he really wanted to come out and just really dominate today, and I felt like we came in clutch in crunch time.
Hey, Malcolm back here. How much did tonight just show off your guys' depth? I mean, you had 3 guys in double figures, and then you and Lance both with 9, almost 5 guys in double figures tonight.
Can you ask that first question?
Just how much depth do you guys have, and how much did that show tonight?
Oh, yeah, we're very deep. I feel like everybody on the team can come in with any 5, any rotation, and just score. So it's just about each night.
Penny, it was around 7 minutes or so left in the first half, Lester. You guys had just called a timeout. You come out and hit a 3, and he reacted pretty, like he put his hands together and he looks up at the sky and he says, "Thank you." What was in that timeout? That gave you guys the lead for good. It seemed like it meant something to him.
Well, I didn't really see his reaction, and I kind of don't remember the bucket, but I think. Like you said, he just wanted us to put them away. Like, he just really wanted a cushion just going into those last 5 minutes. So that really just came back into him making us shoot free throws in practice every day, because he knew if we have a cushion, they're going to foul us at the end, and we have to hit our free throws. And everybody stepped up to the table and hit their free throws tonight.
Hey, Malcolm, you've been playing defensively mostly, in the last few games. In the first half, your shot didn't seem to fall, but what happened in the second half? It seemed like you was more aggressive, and your shot seemed to go where you wanted to go in the second half. What was the difference between the first half and the second half in your aggressiveness on offensive end?
Yeah, I just had to adjust. I understood how they was playing me and how they was playing, reading all the defense, so I just adjusted,
Malcolm, that stretch in the second half, it was like a 2.5 minute stretch where you scored a bunch in a row, career high tonight. So what happened in that stretch that helped you, and then just the career high? Just talk about that.
I feel like the momentum of the game, as far as like the defensive end, I feel like they created the offense. And, even on our offensive end, when we're passing around, playing the right way, everybody just getting off the ball, playing the right way, moving the defense, it creates, it allows everybody on the team to create triggers, so I just took advantage of it and read it properly.
Well, this will be for anybody who wants to take it. Finally got the turnovers number down, lower than what it's been. What worked for you that hasn't been working to get that to happen this time?
The push-ups.
Precious, after winning 3 in a row here, what's the confidence level of this team, and has it sort of changed since the last game?
I feel like we were a really, really good team. If we match up 1-on-1 with a lot of teams around the country, I think there's a lot of teams that's more talented than us, when it comes to 1-on-1 matchups. I just think it's going to take, I knew it was going to take a while for us to, fully get to our potential. But at this point of the season, I think we all just have to step up, everything that's been going on, guys getting hurt, just a lot of craziness just going on. But a lot of guys are starting to step up, Lance, Malcolm, just everybody's stepping up. So everybody's starting to play at their potential, what we expect them to play at, and it's just what we saw from the beginning when we all decided to come here is eventually coming together, and we're just gonna keep moving forward from here on.
Just for Lester, other than the push-ups, the last 7 minutes of the first half, you only had 2 turnovers. The first 7 minutes of the second half, you only had two turnovers. You guys took care of the ball better. What can be done to make sure you guys do this going forward?
Well, I mean, I feel like the limited turnovers kind of just went into us just being calm and not. They did. I think it was like a 2-2-1 or a 1-2-2. Us just staying calm, just finding an open man, and just once we get across half court, just relaxing. If they double again, we've been practicing every single day to just hit the open man and get an easy bucket. So I feel like we're definitely a way better team as far as just beating the press now and just really not turning it over, going for like all these over-the-top passes. And I just feel like we did great today.
We got time for one more.
You guys feel like, and this is for anybody, you guys feel like everything everything matters at this point? Like more and more stuff starting to matter? Can you feel that, like, you see the finish line now?
When you say everything, can you elaborate on that?
Well, just everything's magnified.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like some stuff you might think is
Oh,
minor.
like the little stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything matters at this point of the season because we understand how important, everything is going to be moving forward, especially the way we're being viewed, as a really young team. We just have to stay locked in and just pay attention to all the little things. Coach talks about that every day. He's like, this play right now in the first half, you might think it's not going to affect the game, might be the winning play. And, it's just stuff like that. He talks about every play, every possession, how we have to play hard every possession and stuff like that. And you never know what play is really going to win you the game. And, he just stays on that. And I think we're starting to buy in and just pay attention to the little things every day in practice, and it's obviously carrying over into the game.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.